Hello, my name is Games49 and today we talk about Smoothload. So if you go to Fab, you'll see that I failed on this one here. They told me like here on the content documentation section, they told me if needed, the publisher provides either links or in-editor documentations or tutorials, right? So I failed this one. They said plugins required through documentation explaining the implementation or functionality due to their complexity. Also, I failed this one because here in the Unreal include format Unreal down here, this one here, they wanted it. I don't know. It's here, but they told me I failed. So I just write it and then I push it up so they can see it here, right? So now let me just I will do one video, but I will cut it off. I will cut it into sections and chapters so that people either on YouTube or Fab, they can click here and then it will bring them to the one video with a different timestamp or chapters, so that you can see how to use a simple level, switching with Smoothload, and creating a custom game load progress screen. So let me jump in Unreal. This is Unreal. Let me create a new scene, a basic one. I will delete the ground. I save this one in a new folder. I will call this doc. And then I will name it main underscore room or something. Main room, it's all right. So this is our main room. I will need some room, of course, right? So that my video will look kind of professional. So this is a room. It comes with Unreal Engine. Not like Unreal Engine, but there is a 7 GB free asset pack. You can get it on Fab. I will provide a link there so you don't need to worry. So this is our whatever. This is our scene. Let me change the game override and choose advanced locomotion system. It's also free on Fab. So this is the game or the scene. As you can see, there is like some light weird point or weird grains. It's because my lumen, I didn't set it up well, so it's kind of tricking. But anyway, now let me talk about Smoothload, right? So Smoothloader is a Unreal Engine 5 plugin that helps you to load whatever you got already in your scene as a sub-scene. So let me first create some good stuff over here. And then you will see Smoothload in action. I will put this here. Let me do this. I don't like these weird grains. So yeah. Now I can do this and this. So this is the content we'll be loading, right? As you can see, it's already in our scene. I can control F. Or control S, I mean, so saving. So if I go to place actors, I will search for SML, which means Smoothloader, and you will see different. There are 4 right now. So Smoothload dynamic zone, it's this zone here, the zone where you're gonna put your objects. Let's say a room, a whatever you want to load from afar, and then these here are remote loader and unloader, and then this is a zone trigger, which will make you travel for scene to scene, as we got like Skyrim or other games. What? So here, this one is gonna be a zone. I will drag this one here, and I'll set it up there, and then I can scale it so it fits there. And then I will go here in the detail panel. I go down to shape and then box instant, and I will touch here so that we can make it fit well. Hold on. I think it is good. So yeah, this is all right. Everything is in. Let me make it kind of bigger on the side. Yeah, so everything is in, and yeah. So now before baking, you need to know that if you cannot just bake this one and expect it to capture whatever we got here, because right now we are inside this room, as this room is one blueprint. I can say one object, so this room here will be also taken as the object of this zone. So we need to exclude it as an actor, and we are also inside the sky sphere this one here. So we also need to exclude, we can just exclude the world folder plus the room. So if I go to my dynamic zone, I will name it zone 1, and I go to actors. I click plus here, and then I'll pick this blueprint or a BP demo room, and then in folders I will just write your lighting. So this is the this folder here with all these lights, and now if I do click like play, you will see it's there, but I didn't bake it, right? So let's bake it. I will click my zone 1, I go down, and then I will click build zone, and I will call it zone _1 _ level, and it will bake everything, and boom, you will see all of them are selected now. And if I click play now, you will see it's not there, but if I walk on it, it will load. Boom, now it's there. Now it has been loaded in our game. So yeah, but there is this thing here. As you can see, we loaded it in front of us, but we don't need to do that. We can load it with a remote or something like a loader, right? That's why I made this small zone loader, right? Let me place it here, and then I will scale it just a little bit there. And then here in the loader, you can go down, you will find something called target zone, and it's zone 1, and then we can sync. And by syncing, just placing the level that's going to load here. And now in our zone 1, if you go to debug, you can click here, it will literally pinpoint which zone is set as a remote, right? So let me change the location of my player stats, at least there, and I click play. You will see there is a line there, right? So if I walk to here and I go in, it will load that zone there, right? So literally that's how to make how to load the zones. So the first thing was scene switching with Smoothloader. Okay. So but first let me talk about the unloader. So it's same as the loader. You just need to place it in your scene and scale it so it fits there. Let me place it at least here, and I will go down here on Smoothloader. It's here, and then in zone to unload, I click plus, and then I pick zone 1, and I can sync. If this one is empty, you need to sync it, right? So if I click play, you will see 2 lines, right? The blue line is to load, the red one is to unload. So if I load this one, it loads there, and if I unload it, boom, it disappears. I can load it again, and I unload it, and so on, right? So that's all for loading and unloading. So next one will be scene switching. Same as these zones here. Scene switching, there is this travel trigger, which will be purple. I will scale it also like a little bit there. I place it there. But this scene switching, you don't need to attach it to a zone, because this one is more of levels, right? So I need to create a new level, Control-Shift-N, in open world. I need a big scene so that you will see how things are loading, right? So I click this one here. I save as the open world. And then I can go back to my where is it? Hold on, Smoothloader, dock, and I can go back to my main room. So and now I can go down. I select the travel trigger. This is the one that can help us to load scenes. If I go up to Smoothloader, you will see here load travel target level, and I will look for open world. There are 2. I will just select this one here. So I drag it here because I don't know why there is 2 levels there. Yeah, we don't need to touch here asset weight and shadow compile weight. You don't need to touch them there. And then if I click play, so the hold on, the trigger is around here on the Unreal logo. So let me place it on the Unreal logo, so that when we step on the Unreal logo, we load that scene. So now if I walk on this Unreal logo here, and then I go in, boom, no time to wait. Now the thing is, we need something which will so yeah, I think that's all. Now we can use because the next one, which is creating a custom game load progress screen, is more of widget blueprint and stuff. But yeah, let me just show you in one video. So for this one, I will move my player start again, kind of far away, and then I rotate it there. Control Shift S. Now I can create a new blueprint class actor called trigger loader or some trigger loader. I don't know. I'm not good at naming. And in the components, I will add a box collision component. I don't need to touch it. I can just, okay, let me just say 50, 50, 50. And now I compile and save. And in the event graph, around the actor begin overlap, right? Because we have a box here, and I will look for actor begin overlap on components. Erase, hold on, it's around here on component begin overlap, right? I can add this one, no problem, or you can use this one, no problem. It's the same, right? So for this one here, first thing is we need a widget because we're creating a loading screen. So I will do a right click, I go down, user interface, widget blueprint, a user interface. I will call it WBP underscore loading screen. I open it, and in the designer, I will need a canvas first, and then I will need a progress bar second. I will set it in the middle of my screen. Boom. And now I can give it a scale. I'm just recording fast because I'm just showing you how things the things here are really easy. Yeah, so let me see. I think that's all. I will give this one a loading progress bar PGB progress bar or PB, I don't know, whatever, and then make sure it is variable. Yeah, so now I'll add a text in our canvas. I will put it in the center of my screen. Also the name, I will just give it a text like a loading 1 2 3 3 dots. Even though this font is disgusting, I got some Kine fonts there. Yeah, compile and save. So in our trigger loader, when the player step in, I didn't give it the background, so I'll give it a blur, background blur, and then everything else comes in. Hold on, this one first and this one second. I hate the fact that it's literally just okay. So let me just background blur. Let me blur. I want 5, and then I will make it bigger on my screen, and then I'll just put it on the first one. So this one here will be in front of it. So background blur. Let me add some blur. Even 10. No, even 5. It's all right. Compile and save. So in my trigger loader, the first thing is I will create that widget. So we have it. Create widget, and then it will be that loading screen widget. And then after creating it, I need to save it, promote to variable, and then I will call this loading screen widget BP. The name is weird, but anyway, I'm just showing you how to use it, right? So then we're gonna call a smooth loader subsystem. So I will do a loader subsystem. This one here, smooth loader subsystem, and now I can get a get smooth loader. Now we can call whatever you need. So after we create that we add it on our screen. Let me add to viewport. After adding, I will request a load level, right? This one here, I will split it. You will see here, open as main level. As level, I will just, let me play something like night. I have some village night scene. So I need a big scene to show you how things will work, right? Hold on. And now I can do a, this one here, parameter active immediately. This one here is more of when the scene is ready, we load it directly. We don't need to wait like player press start to start whatever. Nah, literally this one here. So, and then before that, I need to get a progress. So I will drag this here. I will go to Smoothloader or Smoothload loader event, and then I will say assign load on progress around here before even we request a load level. So this one here is, if I split this, yeah, we will take this combined progress 0, 1. This is like 0%, 1%. So yeah. And now, as we have our village scene and everything there, I can literally just do a, as we have our, where is our loading screen? It's here. I will get it. And then I get my loading, get loading PGB, which was the progress bar. And then I can set percent. Hold on, set percent. Yeah, and here I will just call this one. I will multiply it by 100. Multiply by 100, and I attach it here. And that's all. Compile and save. So here we will call this one when the load is loading, and then everything here we don't need to touch them. So if I go, so where did we added it on our viewport already? Do I need something else? Nope. Here everything is good. So if I go to my main room, I click play. I need to add that this trigger loader in my game. So let me place it somewhere. Let me place it here on the wall. So trigger loader, I place it there. I make it kind of bigger. It's there. So when we walk straight on our Unreal logo, it will load that whatever. So if I click play, and then I walk around there, it's on the center. Bam. It's loading. And we wait. But there is this thing we need, because right now we can still play our game, right? We can lock controls and everything in this level here. But as you can see, the progress bar didn't, it didn't, how can I say that? It's preparing the game and everything. So we'll need to fix that, because the progress bar, it's already filled. We didn't even, so we didn't even load the scene yet. So this is the game, and it's load fast. Now we can play and everything. We can go search and play the game. At runtime, it runs faster, because right now the editor is literally limiting everything. So let me exit and go back here, and then in our trigger loader. So what if I bind this after requesting a load? And then, yep, I request a load first, and then I bind this. So we will see just the difference, right? Because we request a combine and everything. We get this one. We compile and save. And compile, save, and then we click play. Now if you walk around there, boom. It's kind of faster, but the progress bar, it's not. Let me see, the percent is here. Oh, it's starting at 100%. So the thing we can do right now, it's that's the thing with Unreal. Right now, that scene is in the memory, right? We can okay, let me do this. Let me print this one. Print string. Let me print this one, right? so you will see the progress as the progress is going. And then let me change this scene here. I will say village day and then compile and save. So that now the difference will be boom. As you can see, it's already at 90. It will load the shaders and everything. Rebates 99, 100, and it's that. Also, yeah. Oh, this scene here got it's got AQS running in it, which is cool. This one got AQS already. So yeah, this one got AQS running. But anyway, so at least you know, guys, it's worked, right? So yeah, that's all for Smoothloader, and it's really easy to use. The funny thing is you can use it in big games. For me, I use it in mobile games. When you don't have resource to run everything in one scene, you can unload some stuff and then load them after. So guys, that's all for Smoothloader, and I hope you enjoy it. By the way, for the blueprint thing, this one here is just, I can say 50 to 40% of the strength, because we got so much stuff in it in this one here. And this one node can do tons of stuff with parameters like shader, compile, weight, and everything. So it's just you and travel options and everything. So guys, feel free to check it out. And yeah, this video is just for Fab, for them to approve the plugin. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you for the next one. Ciao.